Brainstorming news of the day, it can even be a major turning point in the history of scientific research. The US just leaked that artificial intelligence found aliens in space. But how can AI do that? Moreover, where exactly and in what form did it find extraterrestrial life? And that's precisely what we'll be talking about in today's video, so get ready to get goosebumps and stick around with us till the end. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Before we start, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on space research and alien life. Having said that, let's begin. It's amazing how AI can recognize aliens. We've long sought signals of intellect, technology, and communication that are comparable to our own in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI. However, as astronomer and SETI Trailblazer Jill Tarter points out, that strategy entails looking for observable techno-signatures like radio waves rather than looking for intelligence. At the present, scientists are debating whether artificial intelligence may aid our hunt for extraterrestrial intelligence in ways we haven't considered. When thinking about extraterrestrial intelligence, it's important to realize that humans aren't the only intelligent creatures on the planet. Chimpanzees may have culture and tools, spiders may process information using webs, cetaceans may have dialects, crows may grasp analogies, and beavers may be outstanding engineers. We are surrounded by a plethora of non-human intellect, language, culture, and technology. Alien intelligence may take the form of an octopus, an ant, a dolphin machine, or something completely different from anything we've ever seen on Earth. We typically associate extraterrestrial life or thoughts about diversity with extraterrestrial life, yet those beliefs aren't universal on Earth and are unlikely to be universal beyond interstellar space. What may we be missing when we envisage extraterrestrial life in early 2018 if some of us have just lately recognized non-human intelligence on Earth? Astronomers, neuroscientists, anthropologists, AI researchers, historians, and others convened at the SETI Institute in Silicon Valley for a symposium on decoding extraterrestrial intelligence. The workshop was organized on astronomer Natalie Cabrol's 2016 article, Alien Landscapes, in which she asked for a new city blueprint and a long-term vision for the hunt for life as we know it. Cabrol wonders in her study how SETI may progress beyond seeking alternative versions of ourselves and beyond our brains to imagining distinct extraterrestrial intelligence. Now, what role does Silicon Valley play? The value of innovative thinking is well known in Silicon Valley, and this culture intersects with SETI research. Silicon Valley ideas, technology, and financing have become increasingly crucial since the US government stopped sponsoring SETI in the mid-1990s. The Alien Telescope Ray, for example, is named after Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen, who gave more than $25 million to the project. In 2015, Yuri Milner, a technology investor, unveiled Breakthrough Listen, a 10-year, $100 million SETI experiment. The SETI Institute, NASA, Intel, IBM, and other partners are now tackling space scientific challenges through the Frontier Development Lab, an AI research and development initiative. At the breakthrough discussion in 2017, Lucien Malkovich, the astrobiology chair at the Library of Congress, highlighted one AI-based strategy dubbed signal-agnostic searching. This strategy, she continued, is employing machine learning tools to examine any piece of data without preconceived classifications, allowing the data to cluster into its natural groupings. The program then tells us which data points are outliers. These anomalies might then be the subject of further research. It turns out that SETI researchers feel AI might be valuable in their work because machine learning is strong at detecting differences, but its effectiveness is contingent on how humans and AI creators conceptualize differences. Thinking outside of our scientific, social, and cultural systems are frequently referred to as outsider minds. But how are we going to accomplish it? AI was used to explore models of what elite radio broadcasts would look like, according to experts. However, SETI researchers now expect that they will be able to find things that we haven't yet discovered. Extraterrestrials may be doing things we can't even comprehend, utilizing technology so different, according to Graham McIntosh, an AI consultant at the SETI Institute workshop. We don't even consider looking for it. He suggested that artificial intelligence could be able to accomplish sophisticated thinking for humans. We may not be able to make ourselves smarter, but McIntosh implies that we can create robots that are indeed smarter. Astrophysicist Martin Rees expressed similar optimism in a keynote at this year's Breakthrough Conference, saying that AI might evolve to intelligence that transcends humans in the same way as we cognitively surpass slime mold. What can we infer about the intelligence of an extraterrestrial slime mold if we meet it? We don't know the boundaries of life for intelligence according to one SETI challenge. As a result, we must be open to all types of differences. Microbial communities, insects, or other complex systems like the symbiotic plant, fungal interactions, and microbial networks that learn from experience might be sources of intelligence previously overlooked by Euro-American scientists. At a planetary scale, intelligence may manifest itself in the atmosphere or geology or as astrophysical events. What appears to be a background activity in the cosmos, or simply a component of what we call nature, may turn out to be intelligence. Consider that the world's largest living object may be an Armoralia ostoye fungus in eastern Oregon's Blue Mountains, which spans 10 square kilometers and is estimated to be between 2,000 and 9,000 years old. While this fungus isn't what most people think of when they think of intelligence, it reminds us to be open to the unexpected while looking for life intelligence and to consider what we could be overlooking right under our noses. Thinking about intelligence in a new way involves realizing that everything we come across may be our first experience with intelligent life. This might feature our first experience with artificial general intelligence, often known as strong AI, and similar to HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey or Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation. We need social sciences to understand how our thoughts impact the future of AI and how AI will shape the future of our ideas as we work with machine learning to widen the SETI search. To prevent a human-centric point of view and investigation, we must analyze how we encode concepts about difference into AI and how this influences the results. This is critical for locating and recognizing intelligence that has yet to be discovered. Some anthropological tools can assist us in identifying notions about the difference that we've naturalized, concepts so common that they appear invisible, such as the splits many people still observe between nature and society, biology and technology. A recent study on algorithms, for example, illustrates how our naturalized notions influence the technology we develop and how we utilize it. The AI chatbot from Microsoft Tay reminds us that the artificial intelligence we construct might readily represent the worst of these notions. We may never completely cease using BIOS in SETI search engines and search techniques or AI. We may, however, think critically about how we conceptualize difference by collaborating with scientists and social scientists. A critical multidisciplinary approach will help us understand how our notions about difference affect people's lives, research, and prospects on Earth and elsewhere. Is it aliens from another galaxy emitting weird radio signals? Scientists have been puzzled by intense millisecond-long flashes of radiation from outer space over the past decade. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are thought to emanate from natural sources such as newborn neutron stars or black holes, according to some scientists. Others believe they are communications from extraterrestrial civilizations. One thing is certain, FRBs are far more prevalent than we realize. In the most recent finding, scientists working on Breakthrough Listen, a $100 million effort, employed artificial intelligence to detect hundreds of new FRBs originating from FRB 121102, an uncharacterized source 3 billion light-years from Earth. The effort is the initial stage in a larger endeavor to use AI to uncover hidden patterns and a larger sea of cosmic messages that come our way. Research that might ultimately settle the eternal issue of whether or not we are alone in the cosmos. According to Andrew Simon, principal investigator for Breakthrough Listen and director of the SETI Research Center at the University of California, Berkeley, it's a great way to develop the kinds of techniques that we eventually want to use to find other types of signals that might come from extraterrestrial intelligence. During 5 hours of observations taken by a radio telescope in Green Bank, West Virginia, the Breakthrough Listen team identified 21 fast radio bursts from FRB 121102 in August 2017. Their latest research will be published in the Astrophysical Journal shortly. To examine if any signs were missed in your original investigation, the researchers used a specialized AI approach called deep learning. Simon tasked Yunfan Jerry Zhang, a Berkeley doctorate student, with building a deep learning system to look for the extra bursts. The trained AI has given free rein over 400 terabytes of observational data, a massive collection holding about the same amount of data as 40,000 hours of 4K film. Zhang walked into Simon's office after a month of hard labor and informed his startled mentor that he had identified roughly 100 previously undiscovered blasts. The researchers utilized typical computer software to clean up the jumbled data and establish the existence of at least 72 more bursts, proving that the saying is correct. Astronomers might use the same AI method to locate other recurrent sources of fast radio bursts that are closer to Earth than FRB 121102. Astronomers may be able to obtain a better look at nearby repeater sources using optical and X-ray telescopes if they exist. Since the Harvard astrophysicists, Abby Lowe, the science theory director for all Breakthrough Prize Foundation-funded studies, stated that we still don't know whether the genesis is artificial or natural. He was not part of the Breakthrough Listen project. He has previously considered the idea that rapid radio bursts are caused by advanced alien civilizations' radio transmitters. Perhaps proof of extraterrestrial starships propelled by enormous energy beams. He further theorized that repeater sources like FRB 121102 are more likely to be extraterrestrial signals than natural origin explanations, because natural origin explanations would most likely only create a single burst, while the Breakthrough Listen team is already investigating beyond fast radio bursts. It's working on artificial intelligence to analyze a larger variety of comparable signals from neighboring stars and galaxies. When no one knows exactly what an extraterrestrial signal looks like, AI's wide pattern recognition abilities might be very useful. With that, we've concluded today's video. If you liked our content, please take a minute to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up on our video. Also, in the comments box below, let us know your take on this matter. Lastly, have the notification bell turned on so you may join us next time for more informative content. See you around. Until then, peace.